Hello and welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher Lindy Hewson, and this week's episode is brought to you by Filton Packaging, your trusted Australian flexible packaging manufacturer, delivering quartz technology for sharper detail, smoother solids and gravure level print quality. Well, we begin with news from Mars, which has officially opened a new $112 million pet food manufacturing facility in Wodonga, Victoria, establishing what the company describes as Australia's largest dedicated wet cat food pouch production site. The facility will produce 290 million wet cat food pouches annually for brands including Whiskers, Dine, Optimum and Advance, supporting demand across Australia and New Zealand. The investment is expected to create more than 67 direct jobs and a further 100 indirect roles, bringing Mars' total workforce in Wodonga to almost 500 employees. The site incorporates advanced manufacturing technologies, including autonomous mobile robots, automated packaging systems, a next-generation cooker, and AI-enabled planning tools. Mars says the technology is designed to improve production efficiency, operational flexibility, and product consistency. Melody Nye, the Managing Director and General Manager of Mars Petcare Australia and New Zealand, said the investment reflects growing demand for wet pet food products and the company's commitment to local manufacturing. So well done to the Mars team. Next, Sydney ready-to-drink startup Quips has established what it says is Australia's first alcohol pouch filling operation after finding no local contract packer capable of producing alcoholic beverages in a resealable spouted pouch format. Founded by Joe McGaffin and Calvin Coda, the company has launched a range of 11% ABV cocktails in flexible pouches. The founders imported a specialized pouch filling line from Korea and established their own production operation on the New South Wales Central Coast. The highly automated system fills and seals center spout multi-laminate pouches designed to maintain flavor, freshness, and shelf stability. The pouch format has also been approved for participation in container refund schemes around Australia, while the company says it continues to explore future recyclable monomaterial packaging options that can meet both sustainability goals and regulatory requirements. Turning to policy news, Australians are overwhelmingly supportive of packaging reform, mandatory recycled content requirements, and nationally consistent recycling rules, according to Cleanaway's newly released 2026 Recycling Behaviours Report. Based on a survey of 1,000 Australians, the report found that 94% support a single national approach to plastics recycling, while 92% support rules requiring recycled content in plastic packaging. A further 91% support mandatory recycled content across all packaging. The findings come as the federal government progresses its packaging reform agenda, including proposals covering packaging design standards, extended producer responsibility arrangements, and recycled content requirements. Cleanaway Head of Innovation, Jerome Wassenaar, said the results show that Australians increasingly understand both the scale of the packaging waste challenge and the need for coordinated action across the value chain. In some fresh produce packaging news, Propak Industries has launched a monomaterial onion bag solution developed with Mitolo Family Farms, designed to improve recyclability by removing the copper clip traditionally used in onion pre-pack netting. Developed for use on a Puma packaging machine and customized for Mitolo's South Australian operation, the pack replaces multiple material components with a single material structure. The net, handle and tag are all made from the same soft plastic material. And now for a few quick updates. Australia's first National Environmental Protection Agency has appointed veteran public sector leader John Bradley as its inaugural Chief Executive Officer ahead of the agency's launch on the 1st of July. The packaging sector will be watching closely as the new regulator takes on responsibilities linked to environmental compliance, recycling infrastructure, and broader circular economy initiatives. And then GECA, in partnership with the Australian Council of Recycling, has launched Australia's first national standard for recycling facilities. The framework introduces independent site-level certification covering environmental management, operational performance, transparency, health and safety, and social responsibility. And then finally, On the shelf, Aperol has introduced a refreshed bottle design developed with glass manufacturers Veralia and OI. The updated bottle features rippled glass around the shoulder, a refined silhouette inspired by Italian architecture, and revised labeling by MCC and Eurostamper, which is designed to place greater emphasis on the product, which has remained true to the original recipe. And before we go, hot off the press, the PKN Packaging News Quarterly June 2026 issue is on its way to you in the mail and available online for your convenience. And then a final reminder, next week on the 25th of June, we will be celebrating the finalists in the Women in Packaging Awards and announcing the winners. That's taking place in Melbourne, and there are a couple of tickets left to book online. That's all we have time for today, folks. For more on these and other stories, head over to packagingnews.com.au. Thank you to our sponsor, Filton Packaging, and thank you to you, as ever, for watching.